Hi guys, today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to apply false eyelashes. I love eyelashes. I think that they add instant glam to any look and they just really open up your eyes and make them look really flirty, and I just love them. I think they're the best, the most fun and best makeup tool or little accessory, I guess. And I'll just tell you my first experience with eyelashes, and hopefully this won't happen to you. When I was 18, I went to my prom, and when I bought eyelashes, they said self-adhesive on them. So I just stuck them on and I was like, okay, they're good to go. Yeah, they didn't even last to prom. Once I got there, I kind of just ripped them off because they were falling off, and I obviously didn't know that you needed to put glue on them. So hopefully you guys don't do that. You're gonna need some glue if you want them to stick and stay and last all night long. So I'll just kind of show you the different types of eyelashes and which ones I like. I like eyelashes that have a really thin band or spine. So you can see here that the spine of these lashes are clear, and these to me are the most comfortable lashes to wear. They're lightweight and they don't feel like you have tons and tons of mascara on. There are others that have a really super thick band, like I'll show you these from Chroma. These have a really thick spine, so I don't know if you can see here. And you can see that they're kind of hard to bend. So these are not going to be that comfortable if you decide to use these. So you can see that's what they look like on. You can see how you can play with different eyelashes and how each lash can give you a different look. But that's just a little spiel. If you want to get some lashes and you want them to be comfortable, if you're a beginner, you want to look for lashes that have a clear band, because those are going to be the easiest to apply and they're going to be the most comfortable. So, and then once you get used to lashes, you can start getting the ones with thicker bands like these here from Eyelure, and these Sonia Kashuk ones. They have a thick band, but they're very comfortable. Like these are some of my favorite lashes. These are from Sonia Kashuk, and these are the full glam eyelashes. The band is kind of thick, but you can see that they bend easy, so they hold their shape. Sometimes there's lashes that kind of fall straight and you can't bend them and you can't curve them. Those are going to be really hard to apply because they're just going to keep popping out on the corners because they don't curve to the natural shape of your eye. So those are just some things to look for when you're choosing your eyelashes. I personally really like wispy looking lashes that are very natural and just give you lots of length and volume. These are some of my favorites, which are the Sonia Kashuk ones. It's probably my all-time favorite lashes because they look really natural and just really pretty. I've really been liking these number 43 from Red Cherry. I just started using these. So now I can go ahead and show you how to apply them. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to measure them and make sure that they're the size of your eye. These lashes are not one size fits all. You really need to just put them up against your eye and make sure that you don't need to trim them. So you just want to measure them. And these I don't need to trim. I've already used them like this, so they're fine. And you kind of just measure them up against your eye. And if they're too long, then what you want to do is you want to trim them from the outer part of the eyelash. You don't want to trim them from here, you want to trim them from the longest part. And the reason why you want to trim them is because if you just put them straight on and they don't fit you, this part, the inner part, is going to poke the tear duct area, and that's just going to bug you. It's going to be very uncomfortable. Every time you blink, it's going to poke you right there, and it's very uncomfortable and it's a little bit painful. So you don't want to do that. Make sure that it fits your eye shape. And now the tools that I use to apply lashes are, I like to apply my lashes with tweezers. And usually some of them will come with their little eyelash glue, like the Sonia Kashuk ones will come with the little tube of glue in them, but I always just use the Duo eyelash adhesive in the clear white. There's one that dries black if you have a really thick black eyeliner going on and you want everything to be really black. You can use that, or you can just use the clear. It works with everything. And of course you're going to need a mirror. And you don't necessarily need to apply eyeliner if you want to wear lashes. It does help conceal them and so they're not as noticeable, but it's not necessary. You don't have to do it. And so what I do is I just get the glue. This is what it looks like, and I'll zoom in so you can see better. So this is what it looks like, and what I do is I just squeeze it slightly, and then you're gonna get a little bead on the very top of the product. And then I hold the lashes and I'm just going to, at an angle, start to run the glue on the actual band or the spine. And the key is that you really need just a small amount of glue. Don't blob it on, because then it's going to take forever to get tacky. And usually girls will blob on the glue and then try to stick it onto their eye, and it just doesn't stick because it's not tacky enough. So you just really want a thin strip of glue. So this is really all you need. You just want to kind of coat the spine of your eyelashes, and this is going to make them stick really good, and it's also going to be less noticeable. You're not going to see all these pieces of glue on your lash line. And so I just wait maybe about 30 seconds. I like to kind of do this with them so it speeds up the process just a little bit. And then I hold it in the center of the eyelashes as close as I can to the spine with my tweezers in the very center. And then you can kind of tell when it's ready because the glue will start to become a little bit transparent, and then that's when I know that it's ready to go. It's pretty tacky. So what you want to do is you want to look down into a mirror, because when you look down it kind of flattens your eyelashes so they're not in the way. And then it's easier to maneuver the lashes on top of the lash line. So what I do is I just drop them down and try to get in the center of my eye. And then once I've dropped them down, then I can start to tuck in the little corners. You see how easy that was? And then I'll just tuck in this corner. And it's easier if you try to get closer to the actual spine of the lashes. So I try to really go down in there and get the spine with the tweezers. And then you just want to press everything on. And then I kind of I turn the tweezer over. And then I just really make sure that they're stuck. So I push them into the lash line. And you can use your fingers to kind of squeeze the inner part with your natural lashes. But you could already see what a difference eyelashes make to my eyes. Look how big and flirty they look now with the eyelashes as opposed to nothing at all. And then if you want, once it's dried, if you want to hide the band a little bit more, you can always go over it with a little bit of eyeliner. And that's going to conceal the glue. So you can always just go back and place some eyeliner on the spine of the lashes. Some girls apply the lashes just using their hands. If that's easier for you, then go ahead and you can do that. You just gotta play around with the lashes and see what you're comfortable with. For me personally, I like the tweezers because my fingers get in the way, whereas the tweezers, I can see what I'm doing better. So again, I'll do the other eye so you can see. Just a really small amount of glue. You just want to hold it in the center with your tweezers and try to get really close to the spine of the lashes. Some people blow on the lashes. That's okay if it's your lashes, but it's not very hygienic if you're going to be applying some false lashes onto a client or onto someone else. So I wouldn't recommend doing that if you are doing someone's makeup. So that's why I just kind of do this. And then you just want to look down into the mirror and drop them down. Get them into the center, and then you can start tucking in the corners. Just lightly press them. And that's how I apply my lashes. Some people like to put on their false lashes and then curl the lashes with their natural lashes with no mascara, and then apply mascara to their natural lashes only. Me personally, I like to put the mascara on first because that makes my lashes last longer because I'm not getting any mascara on my false lashes. And it also, to me, it also blends in very well as opposed to putting on mascara afterwards. I feel like you can tell, you can see my natural lashes a lot more when I turn to the side. And so I've just done it this way for a long time because it works the best for me, but you can just do whatever works the best for you. And to me, they kind of, it blends easier and it camouflages so you can't really see them. So I can get really close so you guys can't really see my lashes. If I turn to the side, it's harder to see my natural lashes. I don't know if you guys can see that. And so it just makes my lashes last longer. They kind of blend in with the false lashes a lot more that way. And so I could use my false lashes up to like 10 times. I use them to death. So, and it's always good to keep your little case because at night you can take them off, set them in here, stick them back on so they keep their shape, and then you can reuse them. I usually like these here. They still kind of have a little bit of glue on them. So when I reapply them, I'm just going to make sure that I take off all the glue, and I just peel it off. You just want to very carefully peel it off and make sure that you don't mess up the actual lashes. So just very carefully peel them off and then clean them so that you can reuse them. So I hope this video helped any of you that want to use false lashes and want to apply them. They're a really fun accessory to makeup, so I hope that you try it out, and really practice makes perfect. If you don't get it on the first time, then just keep trying, don't give up, because once you get a groove and kind of start doing things that you're comfortable with, like doing it your method, then it becomes really easy, and then you can just pop them on within a couple minutes. It doesn't even take that long. So I hope that this was helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.